Okay. Hey y'all. Let's see. So this video is gonna be like you know how makeup artists say get ready with me and they do makeup? Well, I'm gonna try to do get ready with me with my hair. How y'all doing this today? Let's see. How y'all doing? Y'all doing all right? Hi. How y'all doing? Y'all doing all right? Right? What's up? I'm gonna put some color in my locks. I'm gonna show y'all how I color my locks, y'all. So stay tuned if y'all like to see little stuff like that. Make sure y'all follow me. If y'all brand new, go ahead and put up a number 81. If you are brand new, put up a 100. Hi, I'm fine. Good. How y'all wearing y'all hair? Natural, relaxed. How y'all wearing y'all hair? I do care about how y'all wearing y'all hair. It's all about my hair, y'all, in this video. Why? Because I have to make videos, and I'm not able to really make videos like when my hair's not done. You know, when your hair's done, you're just a whole like me. I just come alive. Like, okay, so we got some naturals. Hey, hey, y'all. What's up? Where all my people in here who got gray hair, y'all? I'm still getting used to mine. Who in here is embracing their gray? Anybody? Anybody in here like embracing their gray with style? Anybody? So everybody wants long hair, but then when you gotta take care of it, it's a whole nother thing. Even short hair. If you have, it don't matter whether your hair is short, long, lock, relaxed, straight, curly. It don't matter. It's a job to take care of your hair. Am I right or am I wrong? It is a job. Everybody. So who in here like you guys like short hair or do you like long hair? Short or long? You like long hair? Why you like long hair? Short hair for me, okay. I like both. I really do. This me. I like short hair too. But if I had to choose, of course I would do long. And what about the gray hair, y'all? I didn't see that. Are y'all dyeing your gray or are you wearing your gray? I decided to wear my gray. I just don't like to keep having to shampoo it. I'm sorry, I don't like having to keep dyeing it and stuff. It's shrinkage. See, that's why I like those terms they put for our hair. It's just your hair is in curly state. I love curly hair. Why? Because you can wear it straight and then you can wear it curly. You know what I mean? It's not shrinkage. It's just your hair's curly. Oh, the different words that we use over our hair. Oh my gosh. It's horrible. But I get what you're saying. But yeah, I love curly hair. I love, like, my hair is curly. Well, I don't know if y'all can see that, but I used to love my hair when it was just not locked. But I didn't like the responsibility that came with it. So I said, let me lock my hair. And that's just been working out for me. I don't use dye on my locks. My first set of locks, I started locking my hair back in, no, I ain't gonna even tell y'all what year. It's a long time ago. And my first set of locks, I kind of ruined them because of the dyes and the bleach and all that I was using. So what styles are y'all wearing? What style hair are y'all wearing? Ponytails? Are y'all wearing wigs? What y'all doing? How you wearing your hair? Wig? Okay. I would get into a topic, y'all. But when I talk my stuff, guess what? Ain't no hair gonna get done, and then I'm stuck with my hair not being done. So I'm trying to talk to y'all and work and do my hair. I clip my locks at the end, y'all. I clip them at the end because, like, when I sit under the dryer, like, you don't want the clips up where your hairline is, where your hair, because it'll thin your hair over time. That's all of my locks, my lock wearers. You have braids. What type of braids? There's so many different braids. Are they long braids, short braids? What type of braids? There's so many names out here. Oh my gosh. I use what everybody else use. I use a little gel and water. I'm not a product girl. I don't use a whole bunch of different products. Some gel and water. I don't even maintenance my hair much because I want to keep the integrity of my hair. Um, so I don't do lock maintenance a lot. I might do it maybe once a month. Long knotless, okay. I don't know how that looks, but sure it's pretty. Yeah. Okay. How am I doing, y'all? Am I moving? Am I moving? The key to like ultimate hair health, y'all, really is the shampoo process. That's why a lot of us, like, if you don't go to the hair salon, like, I don't know, are hairstylists still shampooing the hair? Like, I'm a hairstylist. I'm not an active hairstylist, but I did hair for some years. And I know right when I stopped doing hair, I had heard that people are like, um, hairstylists aren't shampooing the hair. And I just feel like the client isn't aware that the shampoo process is very important. Like how you shampoo your hair, how often you shampoo your hair. And it's not just shampooing your hair, it's shampooing your scalp, making sure your scalp is clean. Like if you're itching all the time, that's an indicator that you have some film on top of your scalp. And if here I go with my, you know what, I ain't saying jack. I'm so passionate, guys, but I can't do both. But I was about to give y'all some tea. Y'all want to hear the tea? Go ahead and hit the heart. Hit the heart. What are you guys typing? I've been wanting to do locks. Is it worth it? What do you mean by is it worth it? Can you like explain your question? Because one thing nobody can tell you is what's worth it to you. You get what I'm saying? Like that's something I can't tell you it's worth it because I'm not sure why you want locks or what's your goal. So like what do you mean is it worth it? And to be honest, I've been rocking locks for a long time, for over 15 years. So I'm going to tell you that locks are awesome because I've been wearing them a long time. So it just depends. One thing I've learned about locks is a relationship. Okay, so I got some hearts, right? All right, so I was just saying, like, the shampoo process is very important, and you want to make sure that you're getting that debris, that oil, and things like that off of your scalp. We have oil on our scalp that sometimes just lays there. So if you're like a person who wears wigs, or if you're a person who wears a lot of braids, or wear things where your hair is not shampooed for months, have you noticed that when you take that out, you may see some thinning, you may see some balding going on, or you may see that your regular hair is thin and you have to maybe have a haircut or your hair is just not in the same condition. Well, it's because you're not shampooing your hair. So that shampoo, that oil gets on your regular hair. It's just a bother. Okay, so to talk about her, let's see. The upkeep, I mean, people say it's hard to maintain. Well, hey, I mean, you know what? It depends on your texture. I hate to say that, but it really is. Like if you have a texture that is more coarse, of course, if you go long time without doing your locks, it will become difficult. If you have more of a softer texture, you may can manage. It just depends on who you are. Like these are long for me. I've been rocking hair for a long time, but it is taxing. It just depends. Locks are not for everybody. Like I was saying, like locks is a relationship. So if you're a person who gets bored fast, if you want things like right now, like if you get locks because you just automatically want them to be long and things like that, I mean, there are things you can do. Like when I first got this set, of course, I had lock extensions. My husband and I, we put lock extensions in my hair so I wouldn't have to go through what they would call that awkward stage. But if you don't, if you're going to do that, you have to maintain it, make sure it's healthy. In that, I'm in the industry of beauty and hair. I took care of my hair, so I didn't cause damage on my hair and things like that. It just depends. Do you love your hair? You know, it depends because whatever you really want, it's going to be worth it. And I hope that I answered your question. Okay. Okay. So I use a comb, and one thing I do is I comb the extra hairs into the lock, and then I twist it. That way, I don't have to um, do it so hard. I don't have to do it so tight. See this hair? That's my hair right here. We're going to just go ahead and we're going to take my water. We're going to spray. One thing, like if you have natural hair, you never want to do your hair dry. You always want to do it while it is um, moisturized, if you will, because your hair stretches more when it's um, has water in it, okay? And so once the hair stretches more, of course, you don't have to pull the hair much, so you're not having all that tension in your hair and things of that matter. Guys, go ahead and share this video for me. Go ahead and share the video. I had to come up on here and do another video, so I said well, maybe I can make this a little informational for you guys. I began with the end in mind. I'm on this video to do my hair. That's what I'm doing, and it's going to get done. And watch how it gets done. It's going to get done. Why? Because I said so. Okay, so let's talk about detangling hair. Thank you for the topic. Ooh, girl, you're awesome. Let's talk about detangling the hair. Who in here has problem detangling hair? Anybody? Just say me. Okay, detangling hair is a process. Okay, so this is what you do. You're going to shampoo your hair. Okay, this is all to my natural girls. I'm going way back to like 2009. That's when the natural game really, really took over. I had just gotten my license and I was like, yes, I'm going to go out here and I'm going to rock. I'm newly licensed. I'm going to, you know, do relaxers and haircuts, everything my test said I'm going to do. Got out here, of course, people kind of like looked at me because I had locks at the time. I had locks at that time. I had locks for like 5 years. These are 5 years too. So, woo, I've been wearing locks for a long time. So, unfortunately, because I had locks, I was kind of tied into locks and natural hair. And so I didn't fight it. I just went with it. Where I'm from, you don't need a license for natural hair. But you do need a license to dye hair, cut hair, and all that. So I was covered and things like that. So the natural hair did benefit me. This is back when Dominican blowouts were good. I don't know if you guys remember that, where the Dominican hair salons was a big craze. I'm not sure if that's still the style. Um, but yeah, so I did a lot of blowouts. And so a lot of women with very tightly coiled hair would come in, and I would just love doing that because I would love um, taking their hair from this kinky, coily hair to bone straight without any chemicals. One, of course, heat is the chemical. All right, so this is how you do with detangling. That's why I loved having my salon at the time because a lot of people do not know how to detangle hair. You're going to shampoo the hair first. Make sure it's good and shampooed. Okay? And the key is deep conditioning. A lot of us, we want to skip that process of deep conditioning. Not just putting conditioner in, not just wearing conditioner all day, which is called the leave-in conditioner, but actually putting conditioner through your hair. That is a part of the detangling process. Okay, there's a brand out here that I'm going to ask my husband to put on my site first. And you know what conditioner it was, babe, that we used to rock a long time. And it was really, really good. It was a professional line, still is, but you can get it without being a professional. And you detangle it while you are having conditioner in. Detangling your hair while it's just water is going to cause more breakage, it's going to be uncomfortable, and it's going to promote you to not want to straighten your hair. It is what it is. So you want to make sure that you do a deep conditioning, but while you are placing the conditioner on your hair, guys, when you see me stop doing my hair, I want you to guys to say, Jenna, send us your hair. Okay, help a sister out because I'll stop, and then on this video, my hair won't be done. So you want to go ahead and you want to do all the detangling while the conditioner is in. And then you want to sit under your dryer. Everybody who's into the natural hair, you should have a sit under dryer. In fact, I'll have all of this stuff on my Amazon site, the type of dryer that I suggest. By the end of this video, it will be on my Amazon site. Okay, the dryer that I use. Okay. Um, you should have a dryer as a natural hair girl. The handheld dryer is not the same. Letting your hair air dry is not the same. When you have that sit under dryer, you're getting that same treatment as if you're in the hair salon. Now, what is the process of this? Well, the process of sitting under the dryer is you're going to have the conditioner in, and then the conditioner is sitting on your hair. You guys keep those hearts coming, because once the hearts don't, when they stop, it's like, are you guys still here? Hit the heart button. This one person. The heat is going to help the cuticles of your hair to open up, and then it's going to allow the conditioner to penetrate your hair. That is the only way that you're ultimately going to get the full benefit of conditioner. A lot of us, what we do, a lot of regular folks, what you do is you put the conditioner on your hair and you rinse it right off. And what do you rinse your conditioner off on? Some people probably actually, thank you for those hearts. Some people probably actually rinse out their conditioner with hot water. That's a no-no. Okay? Are you guys listening? You don't rinse out your conditioner for hot water. Why do you think that you don't rinse out your conditioner with hot water? Why do you think that? Okay, let's talk about it. I can't wait because this video is going to be in replay status. But the reason being it's because you're rinsing all of that good conditioner right out. You're opening up your cuticle, and all that conditioner that has absorbed into the shaft of your hair is going to rinse right back out, and you're not going to get the full benefit. So what you're going to do is you're going to basically seal the conditioner in with lukewarm water, like a little bit of cold water. That is going to actually seal the conditioner in. That way, after you've rinsed it and everything, you still get that benefit. That's how it works. Okay? And that's coming from a hairstylist, y'all. So yeah, you always want to detangle from ends to scalp. You never detangle from scalp to ends. Why? Because you're going to pull out more hair. That's what you're going to do. You're going to pull out more hair than is needed. And you don't want to do that. So you want to go ahead and you want to detangle from ends to scalp. Now, once you detangle your hair, you should recognize that there should be some hair that should need to be what? Trimmed off. How often should you get trims? Okay? Well, you should get trims roughly, in my opinion, every time, especially for my natural girls, every time that you take your hair from curly to straight, maybe once every 6 weeks, because you really shouldn't be getting that type of treatment more than every 6 weeks. You want to basically treat it as if it is a relaxer, like you would get your relaxers every 6 weeks. You straighten your hair every 6 weeks. And so you want to go ahead and you want to get your trims, especially to my natural girls. Okay? Yeah. Especially for my natural girls, you want to make sure you get your trims because it will encourage more breakage. Okay? When your hair is curly, coarse, or anything like that, more breakage is going to happen. Why? Because when it's in its curly state, you need more tension to help your hair to become straight. Or you need more, vigor in it. Vigor? I don't know. Vigor? It takes more vigor? I don't know. To basically more energy to comb your hair and stuff like that. So you don't want to do that. You want to make sure you detangle from ends to scalp. So that means taking that hair from the ends, taking your time. Never detangle with a rat tail comb. Okay? You're not going to do that. You want a wide tooth comb. A wide tooth comb. And all of this is on my site, guys. Okay, you want to go ahead and get a wide tooth comb to detangle your hair. Some people make that mistake. You think any comb is okay. No, it's not. Wide tooth comb for my ladies who have very thick, coarse hair. And even if you don't, use a wide tooth comb. Why? Because you're not going to break off as much hair. You don't want to take off more hair than you need. Okay? That's a tip for natural hair. Um, oh, bonnets and covering your hair. One thing you want to do is you want to make sure that you cover your hair at night. Now that people are wearing bonnets all day, we kind of tend to forget what the bonnet is originally for, and it's to sleep. Okay? And so when you sleep at night, and you don't have a bonnet on and you're sleeping on your nice cotton or whatever pillowcase, unless you're old school and you have a silk pillowcase, which I'm not going to have no silk pillowcase because that makes me sweat. Um, but you're taking the natural oils out of your hair when you're doing that. So you want to make sure you get a nice silk bonnet and cover your hair. Your natural heat from your body is going to help keep your hair moist and things like that so it doesn't break off. And so make sure you do that. Don't wear like bandanas and things like that because the material of the bandanas um, are going to absorb all your oils. Like sometimes you'll wear a bandana and you'll see like oil stains. You don't want that, You want to do silk, okay? How do I stop my edges from receding? Well, first and foremost, receding hairline usually means something is going on internally. If you're not pulling your hair and wearing tight hairstyles or wearing the same part or the same, what we used to call snatchbacks, and it's just receding, that's hormonal. That could have something to do with your thyroid and things like that. You want to look into that. Of course, I help people with that as well as me being a holistic practitioner and things of that nature. But you want to stay away from wearing tight hairstyles. Okay, tight hairstyles, wearing the same part. I know in high school, I had one hairstyle. So I went to a Catholic school. I had a part down the middle, swoop, swoop, and I had a bun. I literally wore that for 4 years. It's no wonder, it's a wonder that I didn't have breakage in that part. But always switch your parts around and wear different hairstyles and don't wear the same because that's going to help your hair to recede. A lot of people with locks, they start to have receding of the hairline, especially our guys, because they like to have that tight, crispy line, and the barber cuts into their hair, or because you want somebody to do your hair super duper tight. When you go get your braids done, what do you go do? You tell them to grab your edges, tell them to leave those edges out, and things of that nature. Okay? So if your hair is starting to recede, get on that really fast so it doesn't become a permanent problem. All right, so we are moving, guys. We are moving as far as this hair. So all of my lock wearers, you want to make sure you go to the same person, or make sure the person is actually twisting your hair, um, or actually twisting your hair the right way. Okay, meaning if they're doing clockwise, you make sure you twist your hair clockwise. Okay, because what's going to happen is over time, guys, you're doing your locks different, put what is it, turns, you're going to make your hair start to thin. Okay? All right. Okay. If you're starting to see thinning in your hair, like as I'm talking to people with locks, especially thinning starts to happen up here. You may want to turn your camera off. I'm sorry, you might want to hold on, y'all. Okay? So, if you see thinning, you want to make sure that you cut the weight off of your hair, because a lot of us, thank you for those stars, a lot of us as lock wearers, over time your hair starts to get very long and heavy. Like right now, my hair doesn't feel that way. I don't know why. Maybe because I shampoo my hair quite, I have, baby, you close my door. I have a certain shampoo that I use. I detox my hair every 2 weeks. So I use like a special detox shampoo from Nairobi. I think I have it on my site on Amazon. And I make sure that all of that debris is off of my locks, because with locks we absorb oils. Of course, hair doesn't shed because it's a lock, so your lock can really get really heavy. If you see my hair, what do you guys notice? Isn't it? What do you guys? Y'all type it up. What do you notice about my hair? Okay, you're okay. I'm gonna let you guys type it up. But I'm gonna have to say it because this is a video, okay? It's light, it's airy, it moves. And that's basically what your hair, whether it's locked or not, your hair is supposed to move. When it doesn't move, it simply means that you have a lot of debris in your hair, a lot of oil. Exactly, Miss Yvette. Light. And that's what your hair is supposed to be. Your natural hair is supposed to flow. It's not supposed to be heavy. Once it starts to get heavy, it's going to what? It's going to start breaking the hair off at the scalp area. And once your hair starts breaking off at that area, guys, it's going to be around your edges too. Um, it's a problem. Okay? I'm just trying to like think about different things I've heard over the years, and I'm trying to give you guys some tea on how to keep that hair up. Okay, so in one of my videos I said that you want to make sure you get certain vitamins. Protein is hair, guys. Protein. So if you're a person who is vegan, or you diet a lot, or you do a whole bunch of like playing around with your diet, your hair will suffer because our hair is protein. All right, so if you're not having enough protein per day, it will reflect your hair. Your hair will reflect that, if you will. So make sure your diet is good. That's the first thing, you know, it's diet. Diet is really serious, guys. And don't let anybody tell you, like, if you're just sitting around and you're just like eating crud all day, you don't get your vegetables, you don't get your fruit, you just eat a lot of processed food. Processed food causes hair to grow out weak. You know, your hair is a plant. You know, one way that you can find out how strong your hair is, you can do like a pull test, right? Take your strand. I'm not just talking about locks. I'll take some of my hair. I have a piece of hair right here, okay? And you want to take it and you just want to do this. Now, if that hair doesn't snap, that means that's a nice, your hair is in good condition. Okay? You want to test your hair. Your hair should have some kind of like elasticity. See, my hair has elasticity. If it doesn't have elasticity, what's going to happen is your hair is going to be stretched out and then it's just going to be heavy. So if you put braids on your hair, if you do any of that, it's going to weigh on your hair and just lay there. You don't want that, okay? You want some bounce back on your hair at all times. That's what they teach us in hair school about that elasticity test. You know, making sure that hair is good. Now, y'all might think, oh, your hair is strong like that because it's locked. No. Back when I had my first set of locks and I would have like, you know, I would bleach my hair and all of that, and I've done hair over the years. You can actually take your lock and the lock would just like pull apart like a piece of Brillo. I've seen weak hair, weak locks too. It's usually in this area right here because this hair is the oldest. Okay, so this hair down here is the oldest. The scalp is the fresh hair. Okay, that scalp hair might be soft. It might be that type of hair that you like. And then as it gets down to your ends, that's where it becomes like, tough. You can't keep a style. It doesn't look good. Things like that looks dry. This is like fresh from your body. And then as it gets longer, that's the old hair. And that old hair needs love. If somebody type something, I got my hair done every 3 to 4 months. What's a good time in between shampoo? I'm sorry, what type of hairstyle are you wearing? How are you wearing your hair? Is it regular or are you locked? I don't know. But you shouldn't be waiting, like you shouldn't. Okay, so your question is, let me go back and see. I get my hair done every 3 to 4 months. What is a good time in between to shampoo? Oh, so you telling me that you shampoo your locks every 3 to 4 months? Oh no, ma'am. No, 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 no. How long have you had your locks? It seems like you have starter locks. Like your hair is not fully like. Don't ever go that long without shampooing your hair. You're gonna have breakage. You're not breakage. You're gonna have like your hair's not gonna grow. People get locks to have long hair. Okay, you don't get locks to have damage. I've seen some damaged locks. Okay. Oh, whew, whew, that was close. Okay, so you get your well, I mean, you shouldn't even you should be getting your hair maintenance um at least every no longer than 6 weeks. Yeah, 3 to 4 months isn't that tough because what happens is I'm talking to a lock sister here, so I'm talking straight to Miss Yvette. What's going to happen is your hair starts to mesh, right? At no time am I supposed to stop doing my hair. I'm sorry. But your hair is going to be meshed, right? And then when they go to do your hair, what they're going to do, they're going to pull it apart. What's that going to do to your hair? It's going to thin your hair over time. Okay, so the one thing I don't pull it apart. You know, you can take some shears, but don't take shears to your own hair and don't tell anybody to take shears to your hair. That's not what I'm saying. But you don't want your hair to start to mesh into one lock. So you want to make sure that you get your locks done every 6 weeks. I mean, take that time like it's a relaxer, you know. People get their relaxers every 2 months, every 6 weeks. The same thing with your locks. And make sure you're shampooing your hair and your scalp as well. The scalp is very, very crucial. A lot of people worry about their hair, but they don't worry about their scalp. The scalp is where your hair is grown from. So if you have a filthy scalp or an oily scalp, your hair is not going to grow as efficiently, I should say. So yeah, I hope I answered your question. And I shampoo my hair every 2 weeks. Yeah, I'm old school. I do every 2 weeks, and I might like do my maintenance every 6 weeks because I don't want my hair to thin out. Some people maintenance their hair too much, and you don't want that. And I do not wear tight hairstyles because one thing they do for locks, they want to like pull your hair, and you think that's cute. If it hurts and gives you a headache, it's not worth it. So you're welcome, and thank you for giving those stars, girlfriend. I think that was you. Yeah, thank you. I'm almost done. I'm determined, guys. I've put off cooking dinner just to do my hair because I'm like, I'm tired of walking around my husband looking like a banshee. That's one thing about locks. When they get like, especially depending on what your texture of your hair. Some people look rougher than others. I don't mean no harm, but I look rough because that gray. Oh my gosh. I said I cannot walk around here with my hair looking crazy because my husband, he won't even tell me. No, he'll just like, oh, I love you and all that, and he won't even say, girl, do something with that head. Do you, babe? No. Why not? Tell me if I look rough. I tell you when you look rough. I'm not that sensitive. I am sensitive. Because if he if he tell me that the wrong time of the month, it's gonna be a problem. So he right and just loving me no matter what. Yup. I ain't gonna set you up like that, Andrew. Don't tell me my hair don't look good. Don't even set yourself up like that. Because I already told him he's 3 days from eating hot dogs. I'm tired of cooking all day and every day. I told him that. So he already know. Ain't that right, Biggie? Yes. But yep. See, my video said, watch me do my locks, and that's exactly what y'all get. Y'all watching me do my locks. It's no clickbait. It's no extra dextra. Hello? Right? But yeah. But I have a process in how I do my hair, guys. I shampoo it one day, and then I do it. I do the maintenance another day. I don't really do everything in one fell swoop because I don't be feel liking it. I know when it's time to get it done. When the boyfriend asks me, "Have you had a hair appointment yet?" Exactly. Well, I know it's time to do my hair when my husband doesn't give me any compliments. When the compliments run dry, I'm like, I must be, because my husband ain't gonna lie. He ain't gonna be like, "Oh, you look good," and I don't. I mean, that's just not the type of relationship we have. When he don't say you look nice today or stuff like that, that's like my little sign that, oh, Jenna, you need to do something with yourself. You ain't know that, did you? No, I didn't realize that actually happens. I don't be looking that bad, do I? No, you don't. Long as I'm clean. That's the key, y'all. Stay clean. It don't matter, if you're not gonna do your hair and all that. Make sure your hair is clean. Make sure ain't no foul spirits under there, y'all, cause y'all be wearing them wigs a little too long and it be running sour. And that's the thing. Like I'm like my husband. He likes to. He likes to smell my hair. I
I
don't mean
do.
no
Your
harm.
hair always smells nice.
And so because he likes to smell my hair and get all up on my head, I say, oh, I gotta make sure my hair is on point. You know, even if my maintenance isn't done, my hair has to smell nice. Now, to all of my lockers out here, what I do, like sometimes I'm not gonna sit here and lie to you. I do let my hair air dry sometimes. Yes, I do. However, I have a bleach solution that I use. Okay, I do put a little bleach in my hair to kill the germs before they manifest, if you will. So I have like a little squeeze bottle, a little spray bottle rather, that I use to shampoo my, basically use on my body and in my hair. So when I shampoo my hair, I do spray my locks with that bleach solution. And then I put my little detox shampoo on there. And if I let it air dry, it's not mildewy because locks do get mildewy. If that's why I don't like to let them air dry, but sometimes it's like you don't feel like drying them, You just want to just go. That's a little trick. If you got some oil buildup in your hair, you might need an acid rinse. Acid rinse is your trusty dusty apple cider vinegar. Okay? You just basically do the same thing. You put like 2 tablespoons of this in some water. Don't put it straight on your hair, sis. No. You're gonna make a solution, okay? You're gonna put some apple cider vinegar in a spray bottle and spray it on your hair, but you're not gonna wear it like a spray, sis. It's not a product. You're gonna shampoo it right out of your head. So you're gonna use some shampoo too because it's drying. It strips everything out of your hair. It strips the debris out your hair. Um, what was your inspiration to shave your side? I'm thinking about it. My inspiration was Lisa Bonet. I like Lisa Bonet. And she had her hair like that, and I said, husband, I'm gonna do my hair just like that, and that's exactly what happened. Yep. But yeah, so the acid rinse is really good for um getting that extra oil out of your hair and things of that nature. So y'all learned a lot during this video. I'm done. And so what I do basically is when I'm done, I just go ahead and just do this. I also, when I go downstairs, I have my holding spray. I'm old school, sis. I still use Pump It Up. I use Pump It Up. I do the Pump It Up. I do that all on my scalp area so it can kind of like seal the deal. And then I spray it down on my locks. So, because it has so much alcohol in it to pump it up, that it'll kill that mildew smell. So when you guys sit under the dryer, invest in a sit under dryer. By the end of this video, if you guys are watching the replay, I'll have all of this on my Amazon site on the sit under dryer. And guys, you get discounts when you guys actually do they do discounts sometimes? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So when you go and you purchase off of my site, anything off of Amazon that I suggest, of course, you go ahead. You also can get discounts. So do that, y'all. That's a little thing. So I'll have all the items up. Check back. If you're watching this in a replay, it's already up. Your girl is going to be out. Hopefully, next time I come live, I have some color that I'm going to put in my hair. I'm going to show y'all how to color your hair without using chemicals. I think that'll be fun. So make sure you are subscribed to this channel. It's Facebook. If you're on Facebook, make sure you are hitting your notifications so you can get notified. If you're on YouTube, to go ahead and subscribe, hit the bell, hit all, so you can get notified when I go live. Okay, thank you, Mr. Matt. You gave 250 stars. You made this video count when you did that. Thank you so much.